Okay, here's my Dremel with a little carbide burr on the end, and I used it to hone in and center a hole. That's hard to see, a little too pixelated there, but center a hole in the broken bolt. That part of the process is critical because it's so easy to get off center. So I like to do that, and then I'm going to use tiny little drill bit. If I go back to regular, you can see what size that is. So tiny little bit, and drill a hole in there and get that as close to center as I can. And if you start getting off center, switch back to the Dremel and get it squared away again. Okay, so now I've drilled dead center through with the smallest bit I have, and now I'll incrementally go up in sizes, and I run my drill at the slowest speed I can throttle it, and clean the hole frequently. You don't want to break a bit off. Notice with these small bits, I chuck them up as tight as I can and still have enough depth to drill a hole. That helps you from breaking a bit. Okay, now I've gone a couple sizes up. You can see we are almost getting into the threaded portion of the hole. Not quite yet though, I don't believe, but it may have weakened the grip enough that I can try an easy out. Gentle with the easy out, you don't want to snap one off. Alright, I tried the easy out, and this one it's just kind of a reverse thread affair, and I could feel it start torquing the shank on this, so I stop, because that's where you snap it. So we'll drill it out another size. Okay, so now we've drilled it out, and I'm pretty sure we're really close to the threads. So if you put in the easy out may engage threads on the block side, and you're just going to torque up and go snap. So what I do now is I take a little pin punch and I grip that edge there, and I'm going to try to collapse the threads on themselves, because they should be really thin and soft at this point. Okay, so I was able to prick away a bunch of thread, but I still have some retained in there, and I can see, you know, when you compare to the original hole, or a clean hole, that you still have some threads there. So I think at this point in time, because I'm fairly centered, I will try the appropriate thread tap and see if I can clean it out. Okay, the thread tap is working well. I had to kick up one bit size just to get the tap started. So I went in about 3/32 of an inch, because the wall thickness isn't very thick. So I went in 3/32 additional with a drill bit, and then that allowed the thread tap to start properly, and she's going in fine. We'll just take our time. Okay, threads are restored. Let me see if I can get some light on the subject. Hang on. There we go. Threads are restored, going in there. Back to the original threads. So now be sure to put sealer on these two studs because they obviously go into the water jacket. But there you go. Okay, Ray, you're up to bat.